Hello, Carlin. I think that's a great question. The question, as I understand it, is this. How do you transition from the end of a verse in a hymn to the beginning of the next verse? Does that vary depending on tempo? Does it vary depending on what beat the song starts on? And I'm going to say 95% of the time it's more natural just to move simply straight into the next verse so that your cutoff for the previous verse becomes the cue for the next verse. So it would look something like this. The cutoff is here, and that becomes your cutoff and your cue, and now you're in on the next verse. I think this works for both slow and fast songs. I think it works no matter what your starting beat is, whether you're starting on beat 1 or you're starting on beat 4 or whatever. Let me give 2 examples of this. The first one is Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee, which is a fast song. I'll be conducting it in 2. And the end of the first verse is Giver of immortal gladness. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light of day. All thy works with joy surround thee, and so on. And you can see how at the end of day I simply held it out, and then right there was the cutoff. Here, the rebound of that cutoff was the breath, and then we're in on the next verse. Let me do it one more time so you can see that again. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light of day. All thy works with joy surround thee. All right, I'll do it on a slow song too, and it's a song that starts on the upbeat, and it's O God, our help in ages past. And it ends, and our eternal home, and we'll go right into the next verse. And our eternal home under the shadow. That one's much the same. It's just a little bit different because of the starting on the upbeat. So let me do it one more time and just illustrate how that looks. Actually, let me just show you slow motion. Eternal home is this, and then we have the cutoff, and then I come out here for the breath, and then it starts on the upbeat. One more time. It's home, cutoff, breath, entrance. All right, let me do that in motion now. And our eternal home under the shadow. Okay, I hope that helps.